There have been increasing number of tense, even violent confrontations between flyers and gate attendants as well as flight attendants. And we unfortunately have another one of those. A Karen who wanted to fly and flew too close to the sun of her own outrage at everything that's going on. So take a look at this video, which has been going viral recently on TikTok.
First of all. Second of all, you called my employee a bitch. Completely uncalled for, inappropriate, you're not gonna travel. We don't tolerate that crap with us at all. So you can find another carrier to fly with. I'd suggest Spirit. Nope. If you acted appropriate and you weren't disrespectful, then I would let you travel. But unfortunately, you called my employee a bitch. Did you call my employee a bitch? You didn't.
I was standing there. No, I did not.
You didn't. So the other people have heard you say it as well. So
did somebody else?
Yeah, she also had 2 children. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, don't lie.
I mean, the thing that I find perhaps most surprising about that JR was that I don't know exactly what if that's a manager or something like that, but was really sticking up for the original employee that we don't see in the video that flying Karen had apparently attacked and verbally abused. And I'm just sort of used to people not sticking with or defending their employees, so that was a nice change of pace.
Yeah, this is the thing. There's a level of this privilege that is blinding for folks. You're about to fly, bro. Again, TSA's come in after 9/11 attacks in 01, right? And then all this keeps happening where we've changed the way we fly, and it's gotten way more like restrictive and serious, and don't say this one thing and don't worry, you gotta worry about that. And for some reason, COVID came along and people got relaxed with what they do when they're about to fly. Bro, this is still a serious situation. So if you fly and get to screaming at people and yelling at this flight attendant, attacking someone else and trying to open an emergency hatch, where did people start losing their minds over this? Suddenly everything just went out the window and we're gonna go this route? But she seems surprised that there's some kind of accountability. So now they turn to, oh no, I didn't. I mean, there's the panic in her voice, she didn't realize. So if you wanna get kicked off of flights, if you wanna have fights with flight attendants, if you wanna call people names and to make sure that they know that you're violating my rights, hey, be prepared to lose your $500 ticket. Be prepared to pay that as your reason for having these thought processes. I was gonna get kicked off a flight one time. My wife was worried once. This is years ago, only because my kid was like 2. There's a stupid rule that says, hey, they have to be in this seat where the belt is all messed up. The kid was falling apart because of pressure. And I said, can you let me hold him? He's small. And it was an issue. And she was like, you're gonna get us kicked off. I was like, you know what? This one I'm willing to get kicked off for because this is dangerous to the kid.
Sure.
I'm willing to lose that money, right? But if you're just trying to complain over a mask, okay, is your lack of mask wearing worth your $500 you're gonna lose on this ticket? Just assess the situation before you do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and the hill you were willing to die on is a little bit different than just apparently something. What do you think this is about? It's about a mask dispute. She didn't want to wear a mask or whatever. And she was so angry about it that she called an employee a bitch. That is, am I a weirdo? Am I crazy? That is 10 out of 10. I'm now losing it territory to call an employee something like that. And then to then think that the excuse you can give is, well, but I have kids. Okay, then you should be a better role model.
What does that mean?
That's not an excuse. And as he pointed out, so did the woman you called a bitch, by the way. So those cancel out. So now we're back to basic human decency. Like, you're going on a flight, man. Just put on your mask and finish your travel. I understand it's stressful, but you don't have to make it worse for everyone. I don't know what it is. Either maybe the mask thing is a bigger part of it, but it's not like people haven't been horrendous to flight attendants and gate agents for a long time. I remember just briefly, I wanted to get on a flight in Texas, and we were waiting for the flight. It was delayed or whatever, and there was a huge pack of people that were pushed up on the gate, and the gate agent is saying, "Hey everybody, they're right up on it. Hey everybody, we can't fly until you back away." Like the distance to this, that's where the first person was that she was talking to. They're looking her in the eyes, another human saying, I need you to back up. And they're like, I'm here now. Like, what is wrong with people? We're part of a society. You have to move, but people won't. And then when you add on top of that, all the stuff about COVID and everything, we don't have it in us as a species to be sociable, unfortunately. We're done. I think that's the end of humanity, is a combination of flying and COVID. So anyway, thankfully nobody got attacked. And maybe she did go and fly on Spirit, which is, as a person who's flown on Spirit many times, its own punishment.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.